Right here is okay, anything below that's low. Right here is okay, anything below that's low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
He's not available, number 2. Number 3.
Checking the distance between himself and Walters. Walters throwing a jab out there as well.
Nicholas Walters is a linear fighter, very forward, backwards. And Lomachenko is a fighter that fights in semicircles, at angles, and is the faster fighter, and is a southpaw and is better defensively. Walters, the bigger puncher, needs to lay traps.
And Lomachenko just landed a pretty good left hand on Walters. If he does that again, it's going to get bad for him. That was a good right hook by Lomachenko.
Go out and create that offense on Lomachenko.
Still making himself scarce when Walters tries to throw back.
A very good job of staying close. Sooner or later, though, Lomachenko continue to weave out to his left. He's going to bring a right hook from over there that's not going to be pretty. Like right there. See, he baited him into that shot. He's good jab by. Yeah, Lomachenko doesn't mind the jab. He just doesn't want him to find the range with the straight right or the right uppercut. Good left hand again by Lomachenko. Another good left hand by Lomachenko.
His kind of technical craft, as you would say, Jim.
Nicholas Walters would be smart to try to land that straight right hand to the body zone.
Good quick left hand inside by Lomachenko.
Who's not as talented as he is, but he is supremely talented.
And when Lomachenko's going low to his outside, which is get used to seeing it, but not throwing anything off of it.
And not focusing much on Lomachenko's body.
As again,
that was a good shot, just as you said it, Jim.
To have any chance against Vasyl Lomachenko, you might want to focus on the body of the first stages of the fight. So in this round, Walters finally throws body shots. Still missing with the right hand upstairs. Nicholas Walters, he's a step-around fighter of the highest order.
He applies the craft aggressively, and in a busy style, particularly for a good defensive fighter.
Four-punch combination for Lomachenko.
And that's the reason why Lomachenko's winning the fight. Landing more punches with that right jab. Walters covering up too much. 3-0, Lomachenko.
A couple of things about that. Harold brings up some interesting points. One, Lomachenko establishes superior position. You see the right foot outside of Walters' left foot. I do agree that Walters should punch more because his best chance is to catch Lomachenko in an exchange. He's a boxer puncher.
Lomachenko countered the hook with 2 big punches, so...
Yeah, I think Lomachenko's footwork has something to do with that, too. So Harold Letterman may say, well, Walters should throw more. But if Walters throws more and misses the punches, he's not going to want to keep doing it.
Good body shot by Lomachenko.
He's got the other fighter on the defensive, even when he's not trying to land big.
And the variation of speed and something hard can put him.
Good hook by the X-Man.
Stop.
Everything Lomachenko does is predicated on position in the ring. He so easily establishes position with his footwork.
The last couple of rounds is piling up CompuBox numbers early. But if you're searching for the right voice in the corner.
What he did to Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. is a special talent. Took him to school, virtually shut him out. And Nicholas Walters is a top-flight fighter in the lower weight classes on the kind of outskirts, if not actually in the top 10 pound for pound. And Lomachenko,
he moves around him like that to a point to where Nicholas Walters can do no good. He's less likely to throw punches because he doesn't see anything.
Lomachenko's giving him some opportunity by the pace that he's working at. There's such mastery over distance that I don't see a lot of opportunity for Walters.
Walters looking for an opening instead of just punching until he finds an opening. With Lomachenko, he punches until he finds an opening.
Lomachenko dropping his hands. And how many fighters would drop their hands in front of Nicholas Walters?
In front of the Axeman.
It's amazing to watch what this man can do. Demonstrably a great defender. I've recently heard, and Sweet Pea was one of the greatest fighters we ever covered.
And not nearly as dynamic. And L's defense is the reason that in his prime, no one really could touch him. Therefore, maybe be more vulnerable, but be more exciting offensively.
Big left hook, then of landing a straight right hand.
Yeah, I think he does because Lomachenko, as he's stepping to my left side, maybe I can run him into it. But that's what's dangerous is because when he steps around there,
A good choice and a weapon that could help him down the stretch.
that's him. That's how he does it. That's why they call him high tech, Max. He makes guys like that. I told you that shot was going to come soon because he's over on that left side, and Nicholas is not really prepared, thinking that he's too far away, and just then he cashed in on it. Good body shot by Nicholas.
Yeah, he's landed some big body shots.
It's never going to work on Lomachenko because he's usually way too slick for that.
No.
Lomachenko almost landed an uppercut, and now
is the crowd reaction. Fighting in front of a small audience here, it's so one-sided. If this was a huge kind of pay-per-view extravaganza, what Lomachenko is doing would be highlighted by the fact that he's doing it against this quality fighter.
Box, guys. 6-0. 60-54, Vasyl Lomachenko. The only difference was that Willie Pep was right-handed.
Well, there's more. Willie Pep couldn't crack, and Lomachenko can punch.
He wasn't a big puncher, but a beautiful boxer.
Yes. Even
They're telling him.
well, and our great Spanish interpreter, Jerry Olaya, has the weekend off.
Good body shot.
Walter's corner, that there's a mixed message.
Oh, good shot.
1 minute to go in the 7th.
Because he knows how it feels, and now he's pressing his attack, trying to get him out of there.
I wonder if this level of fearlessness is a good idea against a guy who can punch like Walters. Walters badly off balance
Good
there.
hook by Walters.
Gets in a good left hook. Still missing with the right hand.
And he's taking his best weapon away from him. Taking Nicholas Walters' straight right hand away. Like that right there.
oh my God! I mean, he's toying with Nicholas Walters.
This is amazing.
What's going to be really funny is the next time Walters is in with a top fighter and scores a knockout.
Right, and we'll remember how good he really is. This is indeed becoming toyage.
I told you that 3 rounds ago.
Yeah, you did. You were right.
He's on his back foot. Keep going.
They're stopping the fight. That's astonishing. Nicholas Walters and his corner apparently making a decision that there just wasn't any way.
It wasn't.
The winner by TKO victory and still WBO super featherweight champion of the world, Vasyl.